Alright guys, I'm bringing you another unboxing video today. I'm very excited, if you can't already tell, that I finally got my HF radio. I've been waiting for months to buy this thing, and I've done hours upon hours of research, reviews, the list goes on. And just before I get started, I want to let everybody know that I compared this to the 7000 that's currently out, and I found this to be a better radio. I ran them side by side at the electronics store, and this one was a lot cheaper too. Plus it's pretty ruggedized, because I am going to be using it outdoors from time to time. I just found that the only thing that the 7000 really offered over this one was 2 meters and 70 centimeter capability, and of course the very nice color screen, band scope, and it can read the RTTY on the screen. Those are the pluses I found of it. But I also found that this receiver will hook up to the computer, one cable. That's all I need, just one cable. And it does have a couple drawbacks to it, but I thought that the receiver on this thing was 1,000,000 times better than any other radio that I'd played with in the price range, including the Kenwood TS480. There was a net running one day, I'm sorry, special event station running one day, and it just so happened that I was able to compare the radios side by side, 4 different ones at AES, and I found out this radio just sounded the best. It picked up the best signal, even on weak stations it was picking up stuff. So this is kind of what I got to start with my HF setup, and I got just a simple G5RV antenna. This thing was cheap. It'll get me going because I don't know which way I want to go with antennas just yet, but even so, this will be great for out in the field. So I went ahead and got this one. Plus it was really cheap. I think it was like 20 bucks. I got some coax, and now that I'm home, this is the radio wave stuff too. It's really good coax. Now that I'm home, I kind of realized that maybe I got a little too much coax, but there's never enough. So this is 50 feet. Of course you need the adapter splicer. Sorry, the small cable, I got some bongo ties. I haven't tried these things out yet, but they look pretty cool, and they'll probably keep that coax in check for when I'm taking it in and out of the field. I was told not to leave there without an antenna tuner, so I did get an antenna tuner, the IT100. I wanted to get an MFJ or something like that with maybe like an LED front panel or something to tell the SWR reading. But from everything I read, this was the best antenna tuner to get for this radio, and supposedly it works really well. So this is what I stuck with. So this one comes with the antenna tuner, but it also comes with the cable to hook straight up to my Icom. So that's all I really need. And if you guys want to see what that looks like, get this sucker open here. Comes nicely wrapped, and it's just that LDG 100. Simple antenna tuner. It's small, should work well for what I want to do with it. So let's get to the reason you're watching this video, and that's because of this right here, the 7200. Well, there's one other unboxing video on the net by K7AG Randy, who I like to watch his videos. I thought maybe I'd give you a little bit more in depth because I know his was sent to him directly from Icom, so maybe it was just a test unit or something like that. Maybe they didn't include everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop the box open. And this is a big box too, and it is heavy as hell. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this sucker open. Alright. Spilling crap everywhere. So, what you get? Of course, you got the typical manuals. warranty, ham radio terms. It's a nice size book. And then, oh, what do we get right there? It looks like we get a full-size schematic. And I wanted to say, I thought I seen a world map in there. So I'll go ahead and just take this out for you guys. No, this is the full schematic diagram. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that in any of my Kenwood radios that I purchased lately. Let's see what else is in here. Looks like another schematic diagram. And then we got the manuals. So I won't bore you with that stuff. If you want to look at the manual, you can just download it off Icom's website. So next we have, I'll take out the smaller box here. Ooh, nice, thick power cable. Look at this freaking thing. That is beefy. I know you can't see it with your too well now, but you know, it's just got a 4-prong connector. They didn't even cut the leads yet for you. And it's got 2 fuses. And it's heavy duty stuff, man. I don't even need that much for my shack. Alright. I've seen this come with the 7000 before. But we got a little bag of connectors. And some extra fuses. From what that looks like, I think that's the mic one. I could be wrong, or maybe it's something for the back. But then you just got some little adapters here. You know, if you want to get a microphone or something like that. Headphones. And here we have the mic. Now, I will go ahead and tell you guys everything I know about this thing. And here's the mic right here. It's simple. It's got an up and down on the top. Very simple. And of course, just the regular Icom connector. I've heard this mic is crap, though. I'll be honest with you guys. I've heard this mic is crap. And I've heard that it requires a mod or something like that to get it to work right. Maybe Icom's worked out the kinks since those reviews. I don't know. But I know there's a guy out there who does a mic modification, I think for like 30, 35 bucks. And supposedly it gets the mic to do wonders. So more than likely, I will be sending mine off to him if I get any bad audio reports off that mic. So the last part is of course the radio. Ooh, this sucker's heavy. And that's it right there, guys. That is the IC-7200. This sucker is heavy. I loved the VFO knob on this thing. It was great. I loved how rugged it was. And I loved how all the panel and all the features were up front. And I picked up this radio and I was easily able to just start getting on the air right there in the store. And I was able to easily skip around between the bands. It was super easy just to pick up and just go. And I didn't even need to pick up the manual. Not even once while I was in the store. I was just able to push a couple buttons and figure it out here or there. I loved the easy use of it. It was awesome. So then also you're probably wondering about the back panel here. As you can see. If you want me to read all these to you. This one's for tuner, ground, power of course. That's for ACC, key, send, ALC, the antenna of course, and then remote, external speaker, and then of course look at that nice USB jack you got right there. So if you took it over to the side here, you can see that this is where the handle usually goes on this side, as well as the front handles that are extra money. You can also put the handle on this side if you want to. Extra handle buttons as well. Got a nice flip up thing on the bottom here, so the radio just sits nice on your desk, just like that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the unboxing video here and probably get your review out to you here in a couple days after I've played with it and whatnot. So it's my first HF radio, so I believe I started out good, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I played with it in the store and it was great. picked up so many stations that it was just ridiculous. Versus, you know, like a TS480 or the Icom 7000. You know, and I do a lot of research, and I pride myself on doing tons of research and knowing what I buy before I buy it to make sure it is a good product. And I really felt like this, for the price range, it just couldn't be beat. So if you're in the same neighborhood and can't decide like I was, maybe you'll go this route, maybe you won't. This radio doesn't have FM on it, so if that's a big deal to you, which it probably shouldn't be, then you really can't go wrong with it. So I'm going to go ahead and say 73, guys, and I'll catch you on the air.